and welcome to what has accidentally become a third part of what was probably going to be a two-part run because people were sick. So here we go, getting ready to savagely cheat at some kind of totally fair contest that's been going on for a couple of years. Whoops.
So, anyone wanna give our viewers a recap? Totally not just for my benefit.
So if I remember correctly, last time we met up with I think he was like the second or third in charge of the Rusty Blades. And we basically, after we took care of his guys outside, Grog went inside and talked with him, and then gave him a beat down. And he let us basically take their spot for the brawl on the barge. And so we went out and scoped out the brawl. Currently, myself, Jurgen, I am living on the barge for the next couple of days just to make sure, or to check and see if anyone else shows up. And then we're also going to, I believe we decided on our course of action we were going to place C4 on the barge, and then also hide some guns in case things get messy and we need to get out quick. I think I got all that. Is that right?
Pretty much.
I thought it was smoke grenades, not C4.
It was smoke
Oh,
grenades.
smoke grenades.
We
My
had
bad.
talked about C4, but it just didn't work out right.
Okay, smoke grenades. Cool.
Big difference there. Okay.
I believe we also decided that we weren't going to look into any of the inconsistencies that we have come across so far.
Yeah, we didn't. I don't think we had enough time to look at all the inconsistencies because the inconsistencies are just too crazy and wide. Because the one guy said it's a fight to the death, and the other guy said it's not a fight to the death. It's just a fight to basically just knock each other out.
And no
Which
spectators
explains-
on the barge.
And no
Magic
spectators.
allowed, not magic allowed.
Magic is not allowed. If I was what we were told.
Yeah. So, want to say it's the next morning? Everyone went home after the other night and had a nice night's rest. And everyone want to start off with that?
I believe we also arranged that we're gonna go pick up the murder drug from these guys.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we were supposed to pick it up today.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to go pick up
the
the murder
next
drug.
or whatever the next day is, after the guy talks to his boss.
So after a good night rest, can I clear my condition monitor?
I mean, there's checks for that. I believe it's body times 2 for physical. Per night, you get 1 roll of that.
Okay.
And per hour of the night, you can clear your stun. Just if you sleep overnight, you can just clear your stun. That's just
Gotcha.
gonna happen.
Did you take physical?
Yes, I did.
I think you overcast something.
Dude, I took a ton of physical. Well, because it's over the last 2 sessions, right? Like, I overcharged a bunch of spells to burn people down.
He went all in.
I did go all in.
That's what she said.
Uh-oh. My Roll20 table's acting wonky.
I'm gonna guess you rolled and then nothing happened.
Oh, there it goes.
It's just being slow.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Because I believe that's how that works. It's healing.
It is body times 2 for physical, or body plus willpower for stun.
Yeah, and body times 2 per day. Okay. You have healed 2 boxes of damage, unless you wanna throw some wonderful edge at that.
Oh, can you edge body that roll?
I think so. I don't think it says you can't.
Well, then yes, I would love to.
Oh, 1 second. It can be bolstered by the use of med kits or auto-drock drones.
Not mine, because, well, my understanding is since mine is from drain.
Correct. Given as it is from drain, you are stuck with it.
But I can edge it, is that correct?
You can edge it, yeah.
Bless you.
Cool. Then I will edge it.
Whoever that was sneezing.
That was the boss.
Like I said, bless you.
So yeah, you get four. You get your
Cool.
your 4 health back. And you lose that pony of edge. So that's the morning. Everyone else want to do some healing or things of that nature. I don't know if anyone else needs to. Grog might.
Only suckers
No.
take damage.
I'm good. I was only had taken a stun of a couple things of stun, and after a good night's sleep, that'll go away.
Okay. Let's say the drop. I think I said it was for like midday the next day. So anyone want to do anything in the morning? Is everyone going to meet up? Prods like that. Who's going to show up for the thing? If you don't want to do stuff in the morning.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask the group if they wanted, because Jurgen's staying out in the barge. So I'm assuming you guys don't even want me there for the, or do you want me there for the murder drug pickup?
I would rather have you there just because safe advice. Sorry.
Yeah,
Better to
everybody
have
shows
and-
up.
And better to have and not need than need and not have.
Okay.
Are you getting aerated?
Maybe.
Cool. All right.
So yeah.
So the rest of us meet up then, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll wake up. I don't know, just and then fly on over
As you're gonna do.
as I do.
Yeah. So are there things you want to do in the morning to prepare for your prepare as a group for meeting people that are gonna ostensibly hand you over murder drug?
Do we want to do anything in particular? Just any specific kind of cheating, or just general cheating?
I would say just general cheating. I'm looking up a couple drugs that might help me if I'm the one that ends up going in as melee combat. Because I know, Ike, you said you do melee combat as well?
I have 8 and unarmed, but it's not really my forte.
All right. So if I have to go in, then I'm looking up some drugs. I mean, hell, I may just use murder drug,
Yeah, what could go wrong?
right? But other than that, I mean, the first thing I'd say want to do is maybe get the rigger over to where we have to do the pickup, just so that we can see what's around, just kind of scoping the area type deal.
Sure, I can go over there early and check that out.
Maybe, I don't know if it'd be more beneficial to maybe set up your dog or your the fly spies, and have those there. That way you don't have to worry about them coming over, or I don't know what you want to bring. So
I'll just bring my winning smile and a bunch of ammunition.
you had me at ammunition.
Yeah. So to the drop zone, as it were.
I think that's the plan. What time was the actual meet?
Let me check my notes.
I don't think we were really given a specific time. I think we just said he'd give it to us tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't have a specific time. I do, however, have Grog's quote that will be forever burned. Well, haha, pun intended. Don't be a Steve. Steve gets burned.
I'm pretty sure Steve was a stand-up guy.
My mic was muted. Steve was a fun guy. So The meat's gonna be often, Rusty Blade territory. Probably, let's say, a basketball court that's kind of off in the corner between a couple buildings. Some hedges out front. Kind of that Barron's residential area.
Sure. And did we have a time for it or no?
Around 1-ish. Let's go with 1.
High noon.
I hate you. Yeah, I guess I'll go over about 11 o'clock then, and fire up some fly spies. Park like 3 blocks away. I will probably drive the little Fiat Fun one because something about a pickup truck that has a machine gun on the back of it might be memorable.
It's true. I'd remember a pickup truck with a machine gun on it.
Yeah. Bad times. Bad times. So, does anybody else have anything to do, or you guys want to jump to that?
We'll just jump to that.
Yeah, if there's no events.
I can't think of anything else that I need to do. Oh wait, did someone need to go look for smoke grenades from their contact?
Oh shoot, did Tara get those last time? Was he the one that purchased them?
If he was the one who said he was going to do it, no one did anything because he was one of the ones last time who was having sleep deprivation problems. So
I thought we did have a. I thought we did make a purchase. I know we rolled
it was
for
Rob?
availability.
Oh wait, okay, hold on, just 1 second. Yep, Rob rolling.
Yep, I got 10.
10d6.
I got 10 smoke grenades hanging out right here on my sheet.
Cool.
Shoot.
Okay.
So,
The joys.
yeah.
All right. So the flies of spying. That's for flying the flies of spying, or for looking with the flies of spying.
With the looking of the flies of spying, I will
Looking with the
also
flies.
have the pickup probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 blocks away, past where I am set up, so that if somebody does need to be machine gunned, a machine gun can be delivered.
Yeah. So with your flies of spying, you're gonna see it's gonna be a basketball court because obviously they play basketball in Berlin. This is totally a normal thing. It's gonna be relatively disused though, kind of not in like a disrepair sort of way, but everything looks a bit shinier than it would if people played on it often enough. Around the front, there's going to be some tall bushes that kind of obscure the view of what like the inside of it is. It's bordered on 3 sides by apartment blocks that go up a couple stories. You notice foot traffic outside is moderately okay. You have 4 questions.
The foot traffic, is it obvious gang people or is it other people?
It's a mix. It's every so often there's going to be somebody rocking the black and gold, but this is a place where people just live, and a lot of them are just kind of doing their daily midday business, going to the shops and stuff.
Okay.
Are there any
Some tweakers
doors on the buildings? You said it's bordered on 3 sides. Are they all just solid wall?
Towards the court, yeah.
Okay.
There's a couple windows up top though.
Some
There are a
vantage
couple windows
points.
up. Yeah.
All right.
Anyone else?
I can't think of
No.
anything.
Going once.
I was muted, sorry. About how many people are, like, just in the area?
That aren't just like walking or just kind of like doing that lean on the wall sort of stuff.
A little column A, a little column B.
Let's say in the 10 minutes you watch people pass, maybe 40 people kind of are in the area, kind of walk through. There's a couple people that are just, sitting on stoops, kind of talking.
Okay.
It's has gotten like really New York in my mind for some reason.
Is whatchamacallit? Is there like a noodle shop or somewhere to just go chill and have a snack?
Yeah. Let's say this is about halfway down the block at the corner of the block across the street from it. There's going to be like a food place.
Sure. I'll go to food place and get some food stuffs, and just kind of like, I am a citizen.
They will overcharge you for what is very bland food.
Sons of bitches! I'll blow this place up.
It looks like it's already been blown up.
I mean, fair. But I'll just kind of feed this stuff around to the folks.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Everyone cool with this?
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
far.
Do we want to do time passes?
Yeah, we can do time passes. I'll show up a couple minutes early.
Yeah. Anyone want to show up later than Rob, but earlier than Grog?
Well, I think I show up right alongside Greg.
Probably would too.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what the flight time is, but I'm just scooting my way across all invisible, like just flying across the city.
Well, I mean, you got a couple hours, and it is their side of town, so you show up on time. No problem with that. That visual is just great. So you show up a couple minutes early. You'll probably notice about 10 minutes beforehand. Like 10 minutes, you would show up about 10 minutes early, 15 minutes early.
Okay.
This is a question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So let's say you show up 15 minutes early. About 10 minutes before 1, you'll notice a couple people, gangish looking people, are gonna kind of walk into the gate that lets you into the court and kind of hide back there in a, the obvious we're not doing illegal business sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody brought a basketball, right?
Yeah.
A
I mean,
deflated basketball.
Close enough.
I mean, you got
It's
two
a soccer
dwarves
ball.
here. I don't feel like basketball would be our thing.
no, definitely, no, it's totally your thing.
It's your thing as long as they jump high and you nail them in the kneecaps.
Exactly. Play like a dwarf. Come on.
Are they white people? Because I've heard they can't jump, and that might make things fair.
Sure. It is Germany. I mean, come on. They're wider than white. One of them's almost iridescent.
Blancho.
But yeah, they're gonna just kind of hide back there so you guys can. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to make eye contact with them so they know that I realize that they're there at the bare minimum. And I'm going to look for Razor. Because he's the guy that's supposed to be here.
He is not.
Roll visual perception on them. See if they're loaded. Packing. That was supposed to be a 9. And I put the parentheses in the wrong place, but 5 hits.
They are gang members. They have guns. It's just a thing they have. Well, no, they don't have guns. They have weapons. It's what they do.
Anything stand out, or are they just kind of grunts?
They are pretty grunty. I would say. Yeah.
Sorry, maybe I missed it. How many are there? 2?
I don't think I said a number. I don't think so. Let's
No,
say
you just said a few.
5. 5 is my favorite number for a few. There's about 5 of them. They have weapons. There is no razor. Though, Tara shared his little everything he found the other day, right?
Pretty sure.
Sure.
Sounds like a yes to me.
Someone is gonna look familiar to you. You have seen him before in some way, kind of way. He's large.
Does his arm end in saw blades?
It might.
Is it Ripsaw?
Yeah.
Oh, so these are the opposite gang members. These are the gang members.
No, not Ripsaw. Oh, I thought Ripsaw was.
Yeah,
crap, I know.
Ripsaw is
Rusty
the
Blades.
orc champion of the Rusty Blades.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's him. That's who it is.
He has long cyber arms that end in saw blades. The other guy was Goldfist.
Yeah, Goldfit. That's the guy I was thinking of. My bad. Forget about it.
Okay. I did not mess up. Yeah, he's gonna be there. What do you guys do?
Keep an eye on him, obviously.
Yeah.
So
But-
I'm still invisible and floating nearby-ish.
Yeah.
I will use the subvocal on my mics and say, hey, so it looks like these guys are not so much delivering drugs as in, but kind of like they're going to try to take us out.
Then stand by with a flamethrower.
Check.
I will burn every one of them down if we have to.
Excellent.
Kind of in a bad spot.
I will.
Oh.
I will send a message to the truck to start kind of slow rolling its way in this direction
Okay.
and continue to eat my noodles.
Of course, as Tingry does. So
Gotta
they're
keep
just
up
going to continue.
appearances.
Of course, they're just going to keep milling around there for a while. One is going to come shortly. So the time is approaching for the meat to have been meeting.
Okay.
If you guys want to do anything about actually doing the meat.
I will let the team know how long before the truck gets nearby, and I'm gonna have to get it painted.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna pretty much wait until 1, and if I don't see it, Razor, I mean, A, I can call him because I still have his comm code. B, I got no problem going over to Buzzboy over there and asking him how he goes to the bathroom without chopping his dick off.
Cyberdick.
That might be a thing.
It is a thing.
It is
Cyber
totally a
genitals are a thing. There's rules for them and everything.
For better or worse, there sure are.
Ooh, Reb, you are
You got static,
staticky.
Rob.
How about now?
Yep.
Still pretty staticky.
That
Maybe
sounded
fixed.
like it did. That sounded like it did something.
All right, I don't know.
There you
Okay.
go. You're good.
Technology is weird. I think we're waiting on
Very
Grog
much so.
to go make the meat, and Jurgen could probably invisible Ike and get him in a little closer. Or for him to just look guy incognito and be prepared to ninja flip shit on people.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got my first invisible drop bear.
That's right. Yeah.
And this one isn't necessarily cannibalistic, but he loves setting things on fire. I'm good with that. Sorry, couldn't resist. So I'm gonna, like I said, if it's 1 o'clock already and Razor isn't around, I'm gonna call him.
What do you want?
1 o'clock?
You at the place? My people are at the place.
If you're talking about big shiny boy over there with buzzsaws for hands, yes.
Yeah, here's the stuff.
You realize what's going to happen if this goes wrong, right? You realize that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, here's the stuff. Just go talk to him. He'll give you the stuff. Don't worry about it.
I'll hang up. What was this guy's name again?
Ripsaw.
Ripsaw.
Ripsaw. All right. Hang up the comm. I'll walk over to Ripsaw and his little group of hooligans.
Okay. They will all look at you expectantly.
So I'll look over to Ripsaw, and I'm told that you have something that I'm requiring.
He's gonna nod. Yeah. I got what you need. You better be good at what you say you're good at, though. You screw me out of this, I screw you back.
You try. I'm not going to screw you back. I'm just going to shoot you dead. And they won't be calling you Ripsaw. They'll be calling you dead. You're going to be like Steve.
Oh. Yeah. Can I kill this guy anyway?
If he doesn't give me what I want and he keeps giving me lip, it just might. We just might.
Oh,
Yeah, let's give it a minute. It's not always a confrontation.
I know. I agree.
You have to give me a minute.
Give him a chance to maybe pull it out and hand it over.
You need to catch his breath.
That too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm here.
I need to get. That's it. I'm gonna start getting like bonus points every time I get you laughing to the point where you can't continue.
I mean, if you
That's
didn't
gonna be
already have full edge, I probably would give you a free point of edge for that. Just because that did entertain me.
So, yeah, Ripsaw. Be a good little and then give me my stuff.
He'll swing an arm out a little too fast at the guy next to him and kind of like get him a little bit with the edges of his arm blade, and kind of in that sweeping motion is like give me the stuff, and do like the hand motion towards like the guy in the corner is going to be holding something. He's going to come over. He's going to, there's going to be a bag he's holding, and the bag is going to be full of powder, and he's going to just kind of hold it out.
I'll take it.
You are allowed to take it. They are okay with that.
And I look and I point over to that guy that got nicked. And I'll lean over a little bit and he goes, see, this is why we can't have nice things. And I'm going to leave.
Oh, Ripsar is going to make some, he's going to say some nasty things. Not necessarily at you, but mostly just about the situation. Because he was supposed to be, the second coming, and it has all just been stripped away from him. You just kind of hear that mumbling off in the back as you walk away.
I'll stop just before I'm out of earshot. Don't worry. You'll get your chance, Ripsaw. This isn't going to be over by a long shot. And then we'll walk away. Guys, we got the powder. We got the murder drug. We got everything you're supposed to have.
Did we actually get it all back? I thought we gave them quite a bit.
No, we did not give them quite a bit. We only gave them a little bit.
Oh,
I think it was something like 10% of the shoebox.
I think it was less than that, but either or.
Enough. Maybe not a tiny dime baggie.
What's his name? What's his name doesn't know how much they had. So, as long as he gets stuff, he ain't going to be upset about it, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah. And it'll look roughly about the amount that it should be.
Okay.
Factoring in they obviously have used a bit of it.
Oh, yeah, of course, to make their name.
Yeah. So you got that going for you.
All right. So we got what we need. That's part one. Time to go. Chit. Wow. Idea here. Before I leave, I'm going to walk back over to Ripsaw.
Okay.
I'll hand the drug
Oh,
off
dear.
to. I'll hand the drug off to whoever else is around. That way, I don't have it on me, type deal, and they can't really say some shit.
That would be me.
Awesome. So, with you possibly being, the next champion for these guys, the Rusty Blades, you can fill me in on something here. What is it about this battle on the barge that you know? I'm being told it's battle to the death. I'm being told it's, a first one last one standing. I'm being told all kinds of different things. What can you tell me, since nobody can seem to get their head straight and you seem to have an idea? Trying to buff his ego here a little bit.
All I know is that I was supposed to go out there and I was supposed to beat the living shit out of about 4 other people. And then we win. That's all I know.
I'll be honest. I don't think you were told everything. So I just might be saving your life here. I'll let you know how it works out. And I'll leave. I was trying to see about getting more information out of him about what we can expect on this Battle of the Barge thing, but yeah, he doesn't seem to know much of anything.
Yeah, there's a lot of information and misinformation floating around.
Uh-huh. So, all right, guys. So we got the stuff. We can go talk to the Johnson now. Tell him that we got it. So, Tinker, you seem to be a individual who has multitude of contacts and individuals that might be of some great assistance to us.
Maybe.
Something I was, maybe looking for is a drug or something similar to Neurostun.
Similar how?
Same concept of what it'll do, knock a person on their butt if they try to use it. Or if they ingest it. Maybe something that I can mix with this fancy white powder here that when the guy tries to use the murder drug, it has similar but maybe off effects. You know what I mean? Because, if we're going to cheat, we may as well just go all out.
Oh, God.
What's that?
That was...
I like the sound of "Oh, God."
That's he knows a lot about drugs.
Yeah.
So let's see. For things that can do ingested
or contact, because he's going to have to touch this stuff first.
Well, Neurostun is contact.
And imagine what that contact would be when he stuffs it in his mouth.
That's probably not good.
Non-resistant contact.
You could throw some pepper punch in there. That'll make him nauseous. That won't be good for him. 7 will cause physical damage, disorientation, and nausea.
Oh, there you go.
I don't want to exactly cause a A war crime on this poor guy.
Yeah.
If the guy's gonna die and not come back anyway,
Yeah, let me look here.
You could throw a shit ton of CS like gas pellets in there. That's a contact.
yeah, but wouldn't the pellets have to be broken in order for it to take effect?
Well, he doesn't know what the murder drug looks like. Yes.
True.
You know, say it's a 2-part system. That's what it was told to you. First you go knuckle deep, and then you just pop a pill.
If I had a nickel.
There's probably more, but
So let me ask you this: how much you want to spend? Because I got a couple of ideas.
Okay, run them by me.
I mean, there's always like the good old-fashioned roofie. You know, there's also this. Well, it's a poison, and it causes powerful convulsions and can incapacitate people, and is generally just super unpleasant. Or we could just go lazier and use some other stuff that's not nearly as exciting.
No, let's go for the exciting round. We'll go with the
try.
exciting one.
Let's try this one then. This shit's gonna be a little expensive.
What's a little expensive?
what are you going for?
$250.
Is it
Okay.
piperotoxin?
I think that's what it was.
Poison made from the.
Yeah.
Is it the convulsions one? It's the convulsions one.
The horrible agony and
Unlucky enough to ingest the toxin or react with powerful convulsions, which lead to incapacitation if unresisting, meaning the victim cannot act until the toxin's power is reduced to 0. Once the power is reduced to 0, it needs 2 combat turns to shake off the effects, though they still cannot act. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I'll take that. I'll flip the $250 for it too.
So I just roll the 8d6 greater than 5.
To see if it's available.
You find some fun drugs.
sweet.
All right, I'm going to shunt you the money.
Yeah, I can go pick
And
that up.
I am writing down that I spent $250. 250 yen.
I mean, do you just want to pick up one set of this? This might be useful later on.
It's up to you. You're paying for it.
Yeah, give me how many sets are available?
That's up to Leon.
I mean, he did pretty good at finding them. I would say up to 10, which I'm going to say you probably don't want that many.
No, I don't need $2,500 worth of drug. I'll take 3 sets.
This is not a drug. All right, this is straight up poison. There's a big difference.
I'll take 3 doses, 3 things of them.
Okay. Another thing, because Tinker knows a shit ton about drugs - poisons. It is an ingestion only toxin. Just so you know. That will affect your decision or not.
Not mine, because they got to ingest the dadgum murder drug to do anything with it.
Yeah, I'm just so you know. You can get 3. I have no problem with that as a GM.
I'll get 3, and I mark down the yen that I spent for it.
Yeah. If you want to know what it is, it's called piperotoxin, and it's in bullets and bandages.
Picro?
Just copy and paste.
I typed it on the table.
Oh, there. He has it.
And where is it at? In what book?
Bullets and bandages, page 20. I would post its chat thing, but I feel like it's probably a little uncouth to start just copying shit from the books.
Yeah,
and
don't worry
putting
about
on
that.
Twitch.
That's fine. I have that. I bought that book, so we're good.
Good stuff. So yeah, you have some toxin and some murder drug, which dude's
And,
probably totally gonna use.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
What do
mix
you do?
them. I'm gonna mix them together.
Okay.
Just give me that. Let me do that.
Okay.
There you go. There's 2 hits on not poisoning myself in the process.
Which is good. You don't lick your fingers as you work with both the drug and the toxin.
Which I
Good for
totally
you.
would. I'm just saying, I totally would.
My eye itches.
Yo, as somebody who has worked at a wing place and totally scratched his eye after using some ghost pepper or whatever it was, not a good day.
Oh, that.
Hey,
Oh
just be
boy.
happy you didn't have to scratch your groin. You'll be happy.
Ghost pepper or picotoxin? Which one's worse? Let's find out.
That's not.
Little
Nope.
column A, little column B.
Yep.
So yeah, I'd say that's probably going to take a little bit because I don't have the chart that actually tells me memorized.
I don't know if
A couple
there was a
hours,
chart.
probably.
That's
have-
fine.
We have a full day though, right?
Yeah, you have time.
We still got like 2 days because this day and tomorrow was. I mean, we were given 3 days. The first day we found we found him, and we got to where we were going, and we talked to him initially. If I remember right, I mean,
Yo, sometimes it pays to be smart.
this is.
Are you
definitely-
happy with that level of success, Bamce?
Yeah,
Damn.
I think I'm pretty good.
You want
Okay.
to edge that?
Can I
I
unedge that to gain more edge?
I almost want to say yeah. I almost want to say yeah,
No, I'm good.
but no. Though good for you for getting an absurd amount of hits. You have made some. I have no idea if there's actually rules for that, but I'm just gonna say you have made some very, very good smoke bombs that I'm going to assume you want to detonate remotely on some kind of matrix link.
Maybe. I don't actually know. We haven't discussed how we're gonna actually do it. Like, do you want to do it with Matrix stuff? Do you want to have Jurgen invisible on the barge, set them off manually?
At this point, having Jurgen set them off manually would probably be the better bet since we don't have, our resident techno weenie.
Yeah.
Did we make a stash on the barge already? Because if so, we might want to throw some gas masks on there.
I don't think. I think that's like the next step is to decide what
Throw
we're
the
bringing
stash
over
out.
there as far as cheating, and then I think just have the actual event.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That being said, do we want to take our first break and then we can discuss our smuggling and horrible things we're gonna do?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right, so we
Yeah.
will be right